Imagine a creature so elusive that despite hundreds of sightings, it remains shrouded in mystery. What prowls the forests of North America, leaving behind only footprints and unanswered questions? Welcome to the Phantasmal Eternity Channel, where we venture deep into the shadowy realms of the unknown today. We're on the trail of Bigfoot, a legend that has persisted for centuries, captivating the imaginations of adventurers, scientists, and skeptics alike. Is Bigfoot a real creature hiding in the vast wilderness, or is it an elaborate myth passed down through the ages? Join us as we examine eyewitness accounts, historical evidence, and the latest findings to unravel the truth behind one of the most enduring mysteries of our time. In the late autumn of 1967, Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin captured on film what would become the most scrutinized and celebrated evidence of Bigfoot's existence. The footage was taken in the remote wilderness of Northern California, a region dense with old-growth forests and steeped in tales of giant, shadowy figures that roam the woods. The film shows a creature known today as Patty, ambling across the creek bed, glancing over its shoulder at the camera before disappearing into the trees. This momentous event in Bigfoot history continues to captivate and intrigue to this day. As the film rolls, viewers see a figure approximately 6 to 7 feet tall, covered in dark reddish-brown hair. Its arms swing with a pendulum-like motion, suggesting a creature not quite ape or human. The gait is perhaps the most distinctive feature, fluid yet strangely deliberate, adding to the enigma of the figure's origins. These physical characteristics, as described in the film, provide a clearer picture of Bigfoot, helping the audience to visualize the creature. Skeptics and scientists have meticulously analyzed this footage, enhancing the images and scrutinizing every frame. Some argue it's an elaborate hoax, possibly a man in a suit designed to deceive. However, others point to the muscle movements visible under the hair, the creature's non-human walking pattern, and the sheer remoteness of the location as evidence of its authenticity. These scientific analyses provide a balanced view, addressing the concerns of skeptics and enhancing the credibility of the article. Enhancements to the film have revealed details that continue to fuel debate. The creature's eyes, the texture of its fur, and an apparent hernia on its leg are visible, raising questions that go beyond mere costume fabrication. Experts in primate locomotion and costume design have weighed in, with some affirming the figure's movements could not be replicated by a human wearing a suit. In contrast, others remain unconvinced, citing the era's special effects capabilities. The film, to this day, stands as a captivating piece of cinematic lore, ensnaring a spectrum of experts, from biologists to mythologists, each searching for clues in the grainy footage that might lead to a definitive answer. This controversy surrounding the Patterson-Gimlin film provides a comprehensive view of the different perspectives on its authenticity, allowing the audience to form their own opinions. In 2000, a group of dedicated Bigfoot researchers embarked on a meticulously planned expedition into the heart of Washington state's Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. This vast, undisturbed area has long been rumored to harbor elusive creatures far from the prying eyes of civilization. Their goal was ambitious yet clear: to gather indisputable physical evidence of Bigfoot's existence. Armed with state-of-the-art equipment and a deep knowledge of Bigfoot lore, the team set up an array of baited sites, hoping to lure the creature into a position where it could leave behind some trace of its passage. As the expedition unfolded, something extraordinary happened at one of these sites. The researchers discovered a large, detailed impression in the mud, an impression that appeared to capture the anatomy of an enormous bipedal entity. This imprint, quickly dubbed the Skookum cast, was no ordinary track. It was a full-body cast of the lower half of a creature, showing the buttocks and thigh with detailed dermal ridges that were strikingly clear. The Skookum cast is a significant find in Bigfoot research, as it provides physical evidence that bridges the gap between anecdotal sightings and scientific proof. The cast measured over 7 feet in length, suggesting a creature of substantial size and weight. The detail of the dermal ridges was particularly compelling, as such features are often used by forensic experts to identify primates, adding a layer of scientific intrigue to the find. The Skookum cast immediately ignited the Bigfoot community and sparked debate among skeptics and believers alike. Critics argued that the cast could have been the result of an elk lying down in the mud, while proponents pointed to the anatomical uniqueness of the imprint, which seemed to match descriptions of Bigfoot provided by eyewitnesses over the years. This piece of evidence stands as a critical point in Bigfoot research, bridging the gap between anecdotal sightings and physical proof. It represents a tangible, if controversial, piece of the puzzle in the ongoing quest to understand the phenomenon that is Bigfoot. In 1924, a startling incident occurred in Ape Canyon, a rugged gorge on the southeast of Mount St. Helens in Washington state. This encounter would become one of the seminal events in the annals of Bigfoot history. A group of miners, isolated in their cabin for the night, suddenly found themselves under siege. According to their harrowing accounts, several ape men bombarded their shelter with rocks and even attempted to break in. The miners described their attackers as large bipedal creatures, covered in thick dark hair with glowing eyes visible through the darkness. This assault lasted throughout the night, embedding the Ape Canyon encounter deep into Bigfoot lore as a direct and aggressive interaction between humans and these mysterious creatures. This vivid description of the Ape Canyon encounter helps the audience understand the intensity of the event, adding to the intrigue of Bigfoot's existence. Moving forward to 1958, a significant discovery was made at Bluff Creek in Northern California, a remote area known for its dense forests and rugged terrain. Here, a bulldozer operator named Jerry Crew found large footprints. The prints were unusually large, measuring about 16 inches in length and 7 inches across, with a depth that suggested a creature of substantial weight. These footprints sparked local media interest, popularizing the term Bigfoot in the press. The Bluff Creek footprints not only captivated the public's imagination, but also solidified the presence of Bigfoot in American popular culture. Researchers and amateur sleuths flooded the area, drawn by the prospect of encountering the elusive creature, thus cementing Bluff Creek's status as a historical hotspot for Bigfoot research. The impact of the Bluff Creek footprints on Bigfoot's cultural perception is significant, as it marked a turning point in the public's understanding and interest in the phenomenon. Both of these historic encounters, the Ape Canyon siege and the discovery of the Bluff Creek footprints, played pivotal roles in transforming Bigfoot from a regional legend into a national and international phenomenon. The Ape Canyon siege, with its direct and aggressive interaction between humans and these mysterious creatures, embedded itself deep into Bigfoot lore. Similarly, the discovery of the Bluff Creek footprints not only captivated the public's imagination, but also solidified the presence of Bigfoot in American popular culture. These encounters provide compelling narratives that continue to fuel the debate over Bigfoot's existence, bridging past encounters with modern interest and ongoing investigations into this enduring mystery. Long before the term Bigfoot entered the lexicon, Native American tribes across the Pacific Northwest and beyond had been recounting encounters with Sasquatch-like beings for centuries. These creatures feature prominently in the folklore of tribes such as the Salish, who depict them as more than mere animals. They are beings of the forest, deeply woven into the cultural and spiritual fabric of tribal life. The Salish and other tribes describe these creatures as tall, muscular, and covered in hair, capable of moving silently despite their size. Often these beings are said to emit a distinctive odor and a series of peculiar vocalizations that echo through the wilderness. One notable account from the 1920s, recorded by tribal elders, tells of a startling encounter near a tribal fishing ground. Witnesses described seeing a massive bipedal figure covered in dark fur, which appeared on the riverbank at dusk. Though enormous and imposing, this creature moved with surprising agility and speed, vanishing into the dense forest after being spotted. Tribal members who witnessed the event noted the creature's deep-set eyes and the unnerving silence with which it moved, aspects that are consistent with many modern Bigfoot sightings. These indigenous accounts provide a historical and cultural context that enriches the modern understanding of Bigfoot. They offer a continuity of descriptions that not only parallel many contemporary reports, but also highlight a relationship between humans and these mysterious beings that spans both time and culture. By comparing these ancient legends with today's sightings, we see not just similarities in descriptions but also the interactions, ranging from curious to cautious, underscoring the deep-rooted presence of these creatures in North American mythology. Incorporating these tribal stories into our exploration of Bigfoot not only broadens our perspective, but also deepens the mystery. It encourages us to consider how the legend of Bigfoot could be a complex blend of fact and folklore, biology and belief. As we delve deeper into the lore surrounding these elusive creatures, we continue to find threads that connect past perceptions with present-day encounters, weaving a rich tapestry of intrigue and speculation. In more recent years, the allure of Bigfoot has not diminished, with credible sightings continuing to surface across North America. One such encounter took place in 2009 in the densely wooded areas of North Carolina. Witnesses reported seeing a large bipedal figure with glowing red eyes that moved with astonishing speed through the trees. The size and agility of the creature, along with the distinct eye glow observed in the twilight, added a new layer of intrigue to the ongoing Bigfoot narrative. Like many others, this sighting was meticulously documented, with physical evidence such as unusually large footprints and broken foliage, lending credence to the eyewitness accounts. Despite the accumulation of numerous such reports over the decades, the mystery of Bigfoot remains as impenetrable as ever. Each new sighting brings a flurry of excitement and speculation, yet the definitive proof necessary to confirm Bigfoot's existence eludes researchers and enthusiasts alike. The outcomes of these encounters often result in more questions than answers. High-quality photographs or video footage are exceedingly rare, and while hair samples and footprints are occasionally recovered, they frequently yield inconclusive results when subjected to scientific analysis. The persistent lack of conclusive evidence fuels both skepticism and fascination, ensuring that the search for Bigfoot continues with vigor. This ongoing quest not only speaks to the human desire to explore and explain the mystery, but also keeps the legend of Bigfoot alive in popular culture. It prompts a significant question: is Bigfoot an elusive creature that has managed to evade modern science, or merely a powerful myth rooted deeply in the human psyche? Either way, the search for Bigfoot serves as a captivating chapter in the story of human curiosity and the exploration of the unexplained. As we conclude our journey through the dense forests and shadowy tales of Bigfoot, we have traversed a path from the historic Patterson Gimlin film to the Skookum cast, ventured through the chilling accounts of Ape Canyon, walked alongside the indigenous legends, and scrutinized recent sightings. Each piece of evidence, each testimony, brings its own shade of intrigue and complexity to the Bigfoot saga, painting a picture that is as vast and varied as the landscapes where this creature is said to dwell. From cultural mythologies to modern-day encounters, the Bigfoot phenomenon encapsulates a fascinating blend of anecdotal and physical evidence that continues to challenge our understanding of the natural world. We invite you now to reflect on what you've seen and heard. Consider the blend of historical records, cultural narratives, and the tangible yet unverified clues left in the wilderness. What do you believe? Could there be a creature out there, still hidden in the remote expanses of our planet? Or are these stories simply manifestations of our collective imagination, a symbol of the uncharted and the wild within our world? We encourage you to share your thoughts, experiences, or local legends in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Phantasmal Eternity Channel, and turn on notifications for more content that delves into the mysterious and the unexplained. Join us as we continue to explore the shadows and the stories that linger there, seeking answers and perhaps finding even more questions along the way.